So I guess I am live. I've never used StreamYard before, so this is a first. I think it's working now. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it. I just turned it on my phone to see what the quality was like. No, I don't want that. Well, hello. Thank you for joining me. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that I can be heard and seen. I hope everything is going well across the ocean today. I cut that out yesterday. I want to use that today. We'll use some golden eggs. The world. Let's find my napkins here. They're buried. Buried my napkins. Let's see. I don't know if the quality is going to be any better than just using my laptop, but it looks like it on my phone. I don't think I have the best internet either, so that could be why too. This one here is actually from a book. I actually have this. I had bought a book about dream meanings, and I bought it because I loved the pictures. So I got a bunch of really cool pictures. But I do have a lot of magazine images too. Like this one came from that same book, but this one came from a magazine. So I get my images from everywhere. All over, wherever I can find them. Well, thank you for your feedback. That's working out well. A lot of people are using the StreamYard program, so somebody said that it would make the quality a little bit better than my internet. I mean, I know I could use my phone to stream, but I don't like to because if I get a phone call or a text or something, it kicks you off, and I don't want to have to deal with that. And I've been putting my napkins in here with just a glue stick because it takes so long for liquid glue to dry. So I've just been using Elmer's Glue All glue sticks. And it's been working pretty good. We'll see how it holds up in the future. You should try it. It's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it, but I never get a chance to because of my kids. They're usually, luckily, I got 5 seconds alone. My husband is helping a friend out, and my youngest daughter is sleeping, and my oldest daughter is in school. So I couldn't believe that I had the stars lined up and I had 5 minutes. I used to go live when my youngest was a baby, but she's 2 now. And so it's hard to go live because she's loud all the time. She is loud. She is just loud. So like I made a video this morning, it's uploading. And in the middle of the video, I have to do something. I have to do something for her. So that's how it's always going. But I think she is asleep, so this should be able to work out for the time being. Alrighty, have fun. I will be here. Oh, I don't have enough room for things. I just have no room. All right, I'm gonna have to put all my napkins there and search for a picture. I have to find the perfect something. Let's see. My whole crap space is like an avalanche ready to happen. A crap-avalanche. Let's see what I've got. That would cover those up pretty good, I think. I like that. Let's see. Oh, wow. My youngest is 2 and my oldest is 5. My youngest just turned 2 last weekend. And my oldest is 5, so they're still babies. They're still babies at home with me. Even though I tell them that they have to get a job, it's time now to get a job. They think I'm funny. I said, you gotta go get a job. You're 5. Time for you to start paying rent. And my daughter just thinks I'm a hoot. Excuse me, I have coffee here because I am very dry throat season. So I feel like all I'm doing is choking and coughing all day. Use my scrap napkin piece here. As much as I love the look of the wet glue where the napkin blends right into the page, I'm really not minding the glue stick because I feel like it's adding a little bit of a a texture with the napkin on there. It's a little different. I just don't have the patience for all that glue to dry between pages, and some of them go pretty quick. So like I don't want to have to dry every single page to be a pain in the butt. Let's see. I just cannot believe I was able to get on here today. I don't think I've live streamed since like, probably last summer. Hello, Maria. How are you today? I get a chance to go live today. I'm so excited. My husband isn't home. My oldest daughter is at school. My youngest daughter is taking a nap. The stars lined up live. Come on and stick down. Oh, I hope you're not working too hard. It is Friday after all. You're not supposed to work hard on Fridays. Excuse me. Ugh, sick of coughing. I'm sick of coughing. Put some flowers up here. Why not? Why not? See, there you go. Hardly working. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. I've been getting a lot of stuff done around here today. Yeah, you still got to get the hours in order to get paid. They tend to not like to pay you if you're not there. So you might as well just show up and take a nap and call it a day. That would be fun. I wish. I wish I could do that. Let's see. I like to go to random pages so that I can Oh, yeah, they do. Consciousness is kind of important, I guess. Unless you had like an alarm that told you when they were coming that could wake you up, that would work. Ooh, my notification just popped up about your boho beads. Let me show you what I just made out of a bottle, a juice bottle. I made plastic bottle beads. And they're kind of cool. They're kind of wonky, and I like that. This one. See, but some of them, they get too hot and they bubble. But this came from like a juice bottle. I bought my girls juice last night, and they have all different colored bottles. So I was like, I really like this purple. I really want to make them into beads, so I'm going to melt them down. So I did. I melted them into beads. I made a video, and I haven't posted it yet because I have another video still uploading, and it's probably going to take about 40 years for it to upload on this old computer. But yeah, I got the idea from Pinterest, and you can take a regular soda bottle or water bottle and put alcohol ink on it, you know, to like dye the plastic. But I was thinking too, like if you drink Mountain Dew or something with the green bottle, that would probably look neat. My husband drinks soda. I don't drink a lot of soda. And you know, he drinks like Diet Pepsi, so I would take that bottle and put alcohol ink on it to color it, to color the bottle. I think that would look cool. And then like I force him to get a Diet Mountain Dew just so I can have the bottle. But like that kid's juice, whatever it was, fruit shot, I think it was called. It was only $1. So I would even just buy that for $1 and dump the gunk out. Dump the sugary crap out of it and use that. So I'm going to be looking for different colored bottles now every time I go someplace. See what other colors I can make. Yeah, they were fun. It was fun. I have one more bottle that's a different color. It's like blue-ish. And but it's in my truck, and my husband has my truck right now, so I can't get that one. But I'm definitely going to make the beads out of that bottle too. And I used my heat gun, which is this one. It's like one of these Rambo guns, and this one comes from Harbor Freight. So motion. So it melted them nicely without any like odor. You know, it didn't smell. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll buy that stupid juice for $1 because you get a whole bunch of beads for $1, you know? You get a whole bunch of beads. So dump it out, get the beads. But I think they're neat, you know, and I guess you could screw around with it with the idea. You can try different shapes and things. It's nice how it shrinks right down though. They shrink right to nothing. So they're like the perfect bead size. The golden eggs. Well, what I did was I just took the plastic and like roughly rolled it up, and then I held it together with my pliers, and then used the heat gun and just rolled it around while I was, you know, warming it up. But I think like the crazier you roll it up, the less perfect that you can roll it up, the better the bead comes out. You know? Because at first I was rolling them really tight, like I was trying to make paper beads. But then I realized the looser I rolled them, the nicer they shrunk into something. You know, they looked better. So yeah, that was fun. And it didn't stink. It didn't stink at all. I thought it would stink with the plastic, but it didn't. I mean, that's not saying that some bottles, you know, you could get a bottle that would stink, but not those ones, not that plastic. I'm going to try some different kinds and see what different plastics do. Yep. My list is so long. I have so many things. I have so many things that I want to work on. Like a mile-long list. I love making beads though. Like that, I'm just having I have so much fun. I have so much fun making beads instead of buying them. You know? I love trying to find something that I can make into a bead. Like we were about a month ago, because I haven't bought anything all month. So it was in December. I found that's kind of thick. I'm going to use Aleene's. I found these little wooden wheels. So I bought them because I'm going to cover them with paper and make them into, you know, I figured I'd cover them with like music sheets. You know, they're like the wooden wheels that you can buy like right in the craft store or whatever. So I'm going to make them into giant beads because they're kind of big. But like that's what I like. I like to find things that I can make into a bead. Like I want to try making my own clay and making beads out of my own clay from like those recipes online. I was thinking that would be a cool project to try. I'm sorry in advance. I have to blow my nose. I'll mute it. There, I muted it because my microphone is literally right in front of here, so I would just blast you away. And I don't feel like blasting anybody away today, you know. What do I have that would go nicely with a bird? A shark? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like the salt dough, or I found one that called for lemon juice and glue. And I was like, huh, I wonder how this one works compared to the salt dough. And what I want to do with it, you know, look, you got me all like talking about what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to make the dough. And then, here, I got to get it out so I can show you. I sorted out all the beads that I don't like that much, you know, or not that I don't like them. I do, but I don't use them. So I sorted all the beads out that I don't use a whole lot, and I want to put them in the dough to decorate the bead with beads. You know, because I was thinking about doing that too with Christmas, make Christmas ornaments out of the dough, and then decorate it with like shiny little bugle beads, because I don't use those bugle beads for nothing. They break all the time. You know, I want to do something like that so I can use up the beads that I'm not crazy about while I'm, you know, making new beads or new pieces of art out of the dough. You know? Because, I mean, we all have beads. We all have those collections of beads that we just don't use a whole lot. So I thought I would repurpose them into something else. I know, see, that's why. That's why we like each other's videos so much. Because we're like the same, man. We're like the same, but different. At first, I was like, oh, well, I'll swap. You know, I got all these beads and I don't like them. So I'll see if somebody wants to swap beads that they don't like. And I'm like, well, why would I do that when I could just I could just turn them, I could just keep them and make them into something else. Why would I go and throw them out or get rid of them? You know, not saying that a bead swap, I would love, you know, a bead swap, but I don't have to. I don't have to do that. And plus, like, I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry with swaps lately. People just don't seem to take swapping seriously anymore in some of these groups, you know. It's just aggravating. A giraffe going after the golden eggs. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've gotten some amazing stuff in swaps. The journal flip through I just posted of the beast. That just shows some gorgeous stuff I've gotten in swaps, but I got burned twice in December on swaps, so I'm just kind of swapped out for the time. Yeah, I know. You just I might want to do like a flow. I've never made a flow journal, so I might do a flow swap next month. Maybe, because I don't have anything prepared to do it right now, but I might do it like in Rosemary's group. But I might not too. You know, who knows? I just never know what I'm going to do. I just never know. I even like using my little napkin scraps. My little napkin scrapkins. But my daughter really wants to make some beads, so I figured that making them, you know, that would be a fun thing for her. This isn't as fun. She likes to glue in her journal, but she gets bored with it pretty easy. And then instead she just glues pages of her journal together and then takes Sharpies and starts writing on, you know, permanent marker, getting it all over the place. So it's usually, when we do journal stuff together, it usually turns into a little bit of a mess in a permanent kind of way. Permanently a mess. I just need a bigger desk. I gotta just clean my desk off, I guess. It's a mess over here. Can't see where I'm. Don't know what I'm looking for. It is a mess. Oh, let's see. Find a piece of napkin that I can use. Oh, I got the rooster. Let's rip him off of here. Or rip off some of it. But I'll leave the little village. There's like a little napkin-esque village here. We'll leave that. Come over here. Ripping napkins is harder than you'd think. And I have a water brush in there. You'd think I would. No, Malia's got to do everything the hard way. All right, Maria, don't work too hard. It's not good for the soul. But I'll be here for a while at least. I'm going to have to go pick my daughter up, but that's not until 2. I won't have to leave until 2. I don't think I'll be able to fit this whole guy on here with the village too. That's all right. I'll just throw it on there. Just throw it on there. Glue. You know, sometimes I don't like glue sticks because they tend to be, they make my fingers stickier than I want. It just makes me crazy. Because then I stick to everything. That's going to stay like that. And let's see what I have for pictures over here that I can use. Oh, there's some of my napkin scraps. See, I knew they was around here somewheres. I got another world. I should have put that on my other page. I could have had a page of worlds. Oh well, put it on this page. Let's see. A world. Ooh, I got this too. Fire. Well, it's lava. So I know somebody's going to be like, that ain't fire, it's lava. So there. Oh, look, I could put this here, the noodles, and we can have chicken and spaghetti. Let's do that. Because I like chicken and spaghetti. I eat it a lot. With olive oil and garlic and broccoli. I might know what I'm making for dinner tonight. Let's see. Chicken and spaghetti. Maybe I'll do this. And do I have any other food I could put on there? We can make this page a meal. Let's see. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could eat the world. Some days. Whew. Some days I am hungry. Just eat the world. Let's think. 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 What can I put on here? What do I have that I can put on here to have with my chicken and spaghetti? Let's see. We can get the pumpkins ready for the pumpkin pie. And what else do I got? Come on. Ooh, I can have some animal crackers. I love chicken and spaghetti. It's like my favorite. I eat it all the time. My husband gets mad because he doesn't like it as much. You know, with the broccoli, he doesn't like broccoli as much as I do, but I just love broccoli. I could eat broccoli every stinking day. Let me find. I know I have some wine in here. I have this, but that's a big bottle. Whew. Some bourbon. That is a big fat bottle of bourbon. I could have the bourbon, but we wouldn't be able to have animal crackers. We'll have animal crackers too. The animal crackers will be the appetizer. I'm a mom, so that is like what my appetizers are. Animal crackers, chips, you know, whatever the kids are eating. And then for meals, I have like gourmet macaroni and cheese. No, we cook. We do cook. My husband made little blueberry pies yesterday, and they came out so good. I'm like, you don't want me to ever be skinny. You just want to keep me fat with all this frickin' food. I am like starving all the time. He makes such he likes to experiment with things, so he makes like handmade breads, and he did that pie crust for those pies, and it's dangerous. The carbohydrates in this house is dangerous. Dangerous place to be. Oh, the Aleene's is probably going to be really thick on this picture. It's probably going to wrinkle. I was not thinking. I was not thinking. Yum. A meal. A meal page. Do I have any other little ditties I could put on that side? Like if I find another bottle of wine, that would be okay. The lid to my box that I'm using just fell. My space is like so limited over here. Ooh, wine. I have packages. I have cut out fussy cut cigarette boxes. We can have a cigarette after dinner. Haha. I'll put a cigarette box on here too. For the smokers. For the smokers at the party. For the smokers, we'll offer cigarettes. Because we're fancy people, you know, we can afford to buy cigarettes for others, you know, when you're fancy. You know what, now I'm not going to find the cigarette box. Come on. I have a giant cigarette box here with a person on it, see? 1980s. Love it. Oh, we could have a strawberry. Could have a strawberry and an arm, if you're interested. If that's your taste. Oh, here's a box of cigarettes. I'll use the blue box. Cigarettes, and we'll have a strawberry over here for the organic types. There we are. That's our meal. Something for the drunks and something for the organic people and something for the smokers. I try and not discriminate against anybody. Hello, Emma. I just made a meal on a page. We're going to have chicken and spaghetti, and the appetizer is going to be animal crackers. And I had the pumpkins for the pumpkin pie, and cigarettes in case you're a smoker, with wine, and some bourbon for the drunks. And did I mention we have a strawberry, pure organic? Hi, Emma. I hope the quality isn't bad. I'm trying to use StreamYard, and somebody told me that it doesn't, you know, my ancient laptop has bad of an effect on the quality. Because my laptop, it's like the slowest thing It is the slowest piece of crap. Let me rip this again. I really have to invest in a new laptop. I just drag my feet because I'm just, you don't want to spend the money, It's a pain. I don't want to spend that kind of money. But I'm going to have to. I do need it. I need it. I think if I stream from my phone, the quality would be much better. So I might just start doing that. I might just start recording from my phone and streaming. I would, but I bought the stupid webcam, so I thought that the webcam would be better, but it's not. I'm going to have to just, like Laura uses Streamlabs, I think, on her phone. And I think I can download that onto mine. But what a pain. It's just a pain. Technology is just a pain. Yeah, see, I'm buffering. My phone shows here like I'm buffering really bad. I hope dinner cooking went well. It is the quality. Like even when I tried to make a video, I recorded 2 videos this morning, and I tried to show, what I made, like a nice close up, and it doesn't show. It doesn't show what you're trying to show. I think that I might just have to cut my losses. I mean, I use this quite a bit. It only cost it. By the time I used a credit that Amazon had given me, and this was on special, I think I paid like $10 for this camera. It was like $40 and 30 or $40, and I only paid 10, so I can't really complain about it, but I'm still gonna complain. It's aggravating. Oh boy. So yeah, you had a party to cook for. But I'll probably, that's probably what I'll do is I'll take this webcam and put it away and use my phone for everything because I can do everything. I can upload from my phone, and I will just keep my laptop to watch chat for when I go live. And I got all my printables and stuff on there. But just say screw the webcam because it sucks. The webcam sucks. Yeah. party. See, I was lucky I could stream today because my husband's gone. My oldest daughter is in school, and my youngest daughter is sleeping. So the stars lined up. So it'll have to be like, the timing will have to be good, unless people don't mind hearing my kids yelling in the background. Because then I could definitely, I could stream whatever if people like listening to a circus. I have wings. I'm gonna give this girl some homemade wings. Oh, that's too bad. It's always so scary when our babies have to have like, a surgery or have to have something happen medically, I hope that she's okay now, though. Those wings won't work. Crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. This quality, I didn't think it was going to be so bad, but apparently. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably just switch, I'll get everything unhooked tonight and try doing some videos from my phone tomorrow. Yeah, see, so at least then we can just chat. You might not be able to see anything. We can chat and hang out. It's like talking on the phone. Oh, that's probably my husband. What did I do with my phone? Oh, hold on 1 minute. It's the doctor's office. Hello?
Hello, this is Lifeline PDN. Dr. Downing calling Sarah to remind you of your appointment on Monday, February 3rd at 8:45 a.m. To confirm or cancel this appointment, please stay on the line. If you would like to reschedule, please call us back at 336-19-5354. Thank you. To confirm your appointment, press 1. To cancel, press 9.
My daughter has a doctor's appointment on Monday morning.
Goodbye.
Monday morning at 8:45. She has her 2-year checkup. I would love to be stream buddies. Christy is going to stream today too. She was going to have me come on. I told her, I'd have to play it by ear. But I haven't seen anything from her yet. Because she said she was going to come on. I didn't know, if the stars were going to line up for me to do anything today. Any videos or crafting or... But my husband had to go help one of his buddies. So I got the house to myself today. Ooh, I gotta sneeze eventually. I need more room. That's what I need. Woo, sorry. Hold on, I have to mute so I can blow my nose. I know, right? You have the house to yourself. It's like, oh, the men are like, oh, I wonder what she's doing in there by herself. And little do they know, we're crafting. For sale. There, I'm going to put that there because the earth can be for sale. Oh, I think I have a sinus infection. My nose has just been, my nose runs all the time anyway. Like all day, every day, my nose runs. I'm afraid it's going to fall off one of these days. But if I didn't mute it, I'd blow my nose right into your ears, you know, and I know you can't see me, but you would hear that from a million miles away. You would hear that. I like this guy carrying this little straw thing. You would hear that nose honking. You go deaf, blast your speakers right out. I try very hard not to overthink. Like I force myself to look at something really quick and just throw it on there, you know? I treat it like a puzzle. Like if it fits, I put it down. If the piece fits, you put it on there. You know, if it doesn't fit, like this bird, I could pull that off. She has a bird on her head. I could pull that off. When I first start a project, like when I first got going in this, I was overthinking and I was like, because I'd never used images and napkins together, I didn't know if I should use a napkin as a background or use it as a focal image. So I was kind of all over the place. But then once I get into the groove and I learn how I like to use the napkins in the book, it gets to be pretty easy. Goosehead. What else can I put on here? What else do I have? What is this? I have a lot of vintage stuff too from like vintage magazines. Those are fun. Those are fun to work with. But I really try not to overthink it. Like now I'm just looking for some small things maybe to put on here. Let's see what I've got. I have this guy carrying this, and this woman could be carrying her chairs. Thank you. Yeah, I just slap it on there pretty much. If it fits, it goes on. I feel like there is a place for well thought out processed images, you know, and collage, and there's a place for specific arrangements, but that place is typically not on my art table. Mine is usually nonsense and crazy. A picture of the earth, and then somebody down here says that it's for sale. That's usually where my mind goes. To the weird. Like I'm going to put a flower in that corner and a lemon in this corner. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. The woman has a goose on her head who is carrying a lemon. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. slap this napkin scrap. And when I'm doing this napkin journaling, I save all the pieces of napkin too, except for like the really little stupid ones because they're really little. But I save all the napkin pieces because then I throw them all together like this and make a page of napkin scraps. You know? And then it just looks good. They're just little pieces. This corner piece can go up there. Oh, I'm going to rip the napkin if I do that. Do your kids take interest in your art? My daughters do. My daughters do to an extent, but it's not really. Oh, hold on. I got to mute it. It's my husband. Sorry. He's on his way home. So we're making baked beans today. My husband makes them. So I've been babysitting them. So he had to call and check on the beans. And if you don't know what baked beans are, they're made with like a small white bean, and you put pork and like brown sugar and molasses and some onion. They come out really good. They're sweet. They taste good with hams and porks, and well, they taste good with anything really. But it's meant to be eaten with pig. Oh, that's great. My youngest, she's only 2, but she really loves to color and draw. My oldest, she's artsy in a way, in her own way. But she's more of a hands-on, do things kind of girl like her dad. She really likes, to go and do things. I like to stay home and art quietly. And my youngest is like that too. She likes to stay home. She doesn't like to go anywhere. She doesn't like crazy. I mean, she doesn't like to go anywhere at all. She's been really mad lately when we've been going places. She's like, I just want to go home. Let's see. Can I fit this? Looks like it. Looks like that'll be okay. Let's see. Elton John could be holding a flower. A little glue bottle soon here. It's getting kind of empty. Like he's throwing a flower is what it reminds me of. Like that's his superpowers. He throws flowers at you. I like this picture. Well, ladies, I have to go wake my daughter up so that we can go pick up her sister at school. And we might be going somewhere this afternoon, but I don't know yet because of the weather. I'm very sorry about the quality of this stream. I'm going to play around with some different options, I think, over the next couple of days when I have the time so that I could stream more and have it be decent and not some kind of mishmash mess here, you know. First, we'll just put this carousel down here. But I want to thank you for coming to hang out. I'm gonna screw around and see what you know, see what the quality is like on my phone, which should be better. You know, my Wi-Fi is not the best, but this laptop is like really, really old, so that's why it is the way it is. So I'm gonna play around with the different options on my phone and see what it's like, and just get rid of the webcam altogether. This is just a nightmare, you know. Plus, I have the webcam hooked up to a phone holder, so it's like I got to be careful or it'll fall off, and it's just a mess. But thanks for hanging out. Yeah, and I'll be back. I'll definitely be back. And I've got a couple of videos I'm uploading, so keep an eye out for those too. But thank you so much. I love you all. Ta-ta.